All right, guys, we're back with another trip recap. I wasn't able to make this trip, but Steve, go ahead and tell us about the daytime fish coming over the rail.
Yeah, you can see this one. It was landed on a slow pitch jig. We had different conditions here. We were starting to see more fish up on the surface. They're reacting to chum lines and bait, and we even caught a yellowfin.
Nice. Is that what this guy is fighting right here?
Yeah, on hooked this yellowfin on Flyline here. We weren't able to get the footage of the fish being gaffed, but it was our first yellowfin of the season, like a 25 pound, 30-pound fish. So it's pretty cool.
And so, is this the first trip of the year that the tunas are really biting kind of on the surface with the fly line? I mean, you can see the boil right there.
We've had a couple times where they're coming up, but this was definitely some of the best reaction we've had. You can see them just blowing up and people getting excited over that.
Nice. I feel like what sort of line would you be using for these heavier fish, but on the fly line?
See, that's where it gets tricky. You can see right here, we're using a Tranks 500, and I think this is a 9 foot CalStar, something like that, where we're really testing it and putting it to its limit here. You can see the angler's doing a good job. He's just tired at this point. He's worked from this big fish on a lighter setup.
And I know that the fish is just continuously taking line, even as much as he's trying to put a bend in the rod. You can definitely see that it's been a long fight already with how he's acting.
Yeah, he does a really good job here. He's just exhausted, and this is like an 80, 90 pound fish, something like that. He's got it on like 50-pound test, but it's just really testing this rod, and that's something that I think we need to touch on a little bit because a lot of guys are using the right reel, but the rod isn't keeping up with the reel.
Yeah, and so we're going to talk about that in one of our next videos, is comparing rods for these kinds of trips.
Yeah, absolutely. And this was a Colt sniper fish here. The same as this one right here. Alex, our deckhand, actually cast out and hooked this on the slide. You can see the passenger behind him. They were taking turns because this fish was a pain in the butt to get on the boat.
He looks like he's settling in for the long run.
Yeah, they hooked it on a Trinidad here with a softer rod. You can see it has a lot of bend to it. And that was fine early in the fight, but when the fish got up and down, that's when this became a problem. High speed reel and a rod that doesn't kick.
And it looks like this guy has the right gear now, and he's feeling a lot happier.
Yeah, so after I don't know, almost 2 hours of fighting that fish when there were no other fish biting, we decided we were going to try to splice it. So we had a boat rod here, one of our rail rods with a 2 speed reel, and that allowed us to end the stalemate where the fish just seemed like it was stuck in that thermocline, and we were able to land the bruiser. You can see these fish; they fight hard even when their tails are wrapped up. They don't give up. So having the right equipment, the right rod, the right reel against these bruisers is a necessity.